The Altiflex door can be installed separately or together with the fixed modules. The door is available in 8 different sizes and fitted with ceiling strips. The door can be extended 10 centimeters in width opposite the hinge's side and 12.5 centimeters at the top and bottom. The door can be mounted in a wooden frame or directly in a concrete groove. To install the Altiflex door, you need the following. Start by measuring the door opening. The adjustment of the height of the door frame should be distributed between the top and bottom of the frame. Start by adjusting the pins at the bottom of the door frame on both sides, a maximum of 12.5 centimeters. Then adjust the top of the door frame so that its height is now approximately 1.5 centimeters less than the measurement of the opening. Now adjust the width of the door frame opposite the hinge side. Extend the frame so that its width is approximately 2 to 3 centimeters less than the door opening. Remember, the frame maximum may be extended no more than 10 centimeters in width opposite the hinge side. The bolts on the frame should be tightened to approximately 5 Newton meters. Start by installing the ceiling strip at the bottom opposite the hinge side. The ceiling strip should be let in under the pin on the door on the hinge side. The door should be fitted into the hole. The door shall first be fastened at the top of the hinge side and then at the top opposite the hinge side. Here, the bolt should be loosened in the horizontal framework before it is secured. Remember to tighten the bolt again when the frame is secured. The frame should now be secured at the bottom on the hinge side and then at the bottom opposite the hinge side. The frame is now in place and the door leaf should now be adjusted. Start with adjustment of the vertical profile opposite the hinge side by loosening the 3 set bolts and the pane screw at the top and then at the bottom. The profile should be adjusted so that it is 3 to 5 millimeters from the frame. Tighten the screw profile to 5 Newton meters. The pane screws should be finger tight. The top of the door leaf should be adjusted by loosening the 3 set bolts and the pane screws on each side. The top of the door leaf should be lifted up so that it is 3 to 5 millimeters from the frame. Tighten the screw profile to 5 Newton meters. The pane screws should be finger tight. The bottom of the door leaf should be adjusted by loosening the 3 set bolts and the pane screws on each side at the bottom of the door leaf. The door leaf should be adjusted so that there is approximately 1.5 centimeters between floor and door leaf. Tighten the set bolts to 5 Newton meters and the pane screws finger tight. Adaptation of the lock case. The 3 set bolts and the pane screw at the top and bottom opposite of the hinge side should be loosened. And the hinging adjusted in parallel with the door handle. The bolts at the top and at the bottom should then be tightened again to 5 Newton meters. The ceiling strip should be rolled up and be stripped on the hinge side. or fastened along the frame on the module at the side. The door is now ready for use. When dismantling, start opposite the hinge side. Dismantle the fastening bolts at the bottom and then at the top. Then continue on the opposite side, first at the bottom and then at the top for better handling. The door should now be removed from the door opening. The sealing strip should be removed and rolled up, and the door placed on the transport cradle.